Now bring your weight into your left foot and bring your right knee out to the side. And just start to drag, trying to pull the right knee out to the side. Drag the right toes up the inseam of the left leg. Get as high as you can. Then recommit to the pulling to the right of the knee. Use the outer hip muscles. Okay, and now you can either plant the foot there if you're happy, or if you want to go a little deeper, you can now use your hand to reposition the foot. Now push the foot into the leg, but also push the leg into the foot. Push them together. Squeeze the outer right hip to pull the right knee back and bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Keep driving the thigh into the foot. Keep pulling the right knee out to the side. Now if this is going well, bring your arms out to the side, spin thumbs back, pinkies forward, and bring your arms overhead. You can clasp your hands, pistol grip, release index fingers, and then push your index fingers towards the ceiling. Pull your right knee back and corset your front ribs in. Breathe. Release your hands, bring them out to the side, and then back to prayer. We're going to release the leg with control. So pull your right foot away from the left inner thigh. Try to keep the knee exactly where it is. And then lower slowly with control. All right, stand on your right foot. Draw your left knee out to the side. Release, commit already to the outer hip engagement and drag your left toes up the inseam of your right thigh. Once you get as high as you can go, pull the left knee out to the side. Maybe plant the foot right there. If you'd like to go a little deeper, you can reach down, grab the ankle, and plant the foot higher. Drive the foot into the thigh and the thigh into the foot equally. So really think about pressing that right inner thigh into the left foot, and then pull the left knee out to the side using the outer hip muscles. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Corset your front ribs together, engage your belly, send your tailbone nice and long, send the crown of your head to the ceiling. If that's going well, bring your arms out to the side, thumbs back, pinkies forward. Arms overhead, pistol grip. Try to remember which thumb was on top and do the opposite. Reach the index fingers towards the ceiling, get long through your sideways. Keep pulling the left knee out to the left, corset your ribs, breathe. Don't forget the press of the thigh into the foot, equally with the foot into the thigh. And then bring your hands back down to prayer. We'll release the foot with control. Just hover the left foot over the right inner thigh. Keep pulling the knee out to the side. And then lower with control. Vrikshasana, that was tree pose. Alrighty. Next pose, Trikonasana. Start with your feet at the center of your mat and either step or jump your feet wide on your mat. And try to have a wide enough stance that you already feel a stretch at the inner thighs. And a good test of whether you are wide enough but not too wide is, can you tilt your pelvis? So can you do a couple of pelvic tilts here while keeping your knees straight? So tuck the tailbone, arch, and tuck. Untuck. If you feel locked, like you can't move your pelvis, you step too wide and you might hurt yourself, or it just might not feel good. So we want to make it feel good, but also push our edge. So go wide enough that you can still move your pelvis, but not so wide that you feel like you have no movement there at all. Okay, spin your left toes in about 45 degrees, right toes out to be parallel with the long edge of your mat. Now straighten both legs. Feel as though you could corkscrew both feet on the mat. So the right foot goes clockwise, left foot counterclockwise, and feel how that spins inner thighs up and out. Engage strongly through the legs, so engage the thigh muscles, and then pull the legs towards each other slightly. Bring your arms out to the side. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, tip towards your right and place your fingertips, find your block. Place the block to the outside of your right ankle. And then, so you can have the block on highest setting, the middle setting, the lowest setting, or no block at all. Wherever you are, the tipping may have caused you to lose the legs. So re-engage that spinning action of the feet and then reach your left arm overhead. Now notice if you're a rainbow, try to make your torso nice and straight. So that will often feel like lengthening your right side waist and pulling your left shoulder blade into your right jeans pocket if you were wearing jeans, which if you're doing yoga wearing jeans, that's pretty impressive. Press down into the right hand and then push the right hand to the right to pull your right shoulder underneath you. Push your hips forward, nice and strong through the legs. Think about sending the crown of your head towards the front of your mat. Gaze up at your left hand. Spin. Stay engaged through the legs. Push the hips forward like you're trapped between two panes of glass. Although if you're claustrophobic, I apologize for that metaphor. Good, and then look down towards your right foot and then use your left arm to pull yourself back up to standing.